Breaking news, breaking Dallas Mavericks news. That's right. We have breaking Mavericks trade news that happened just about a week ago. Not even a week ago. I believe it was last Thursday that Shams broke the breaking news that the Mavericks have made a trade. That's right. The Mavericks have made a trade. We're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to get to the breaking Mavericks trade news. But first, welcome to the Time Out with Just Sports podcast with your man, the host, the one and only Jeffrey L. Mangrum Jr. What's up there, sports fans, Mavs fans, and just all the fans across the nation? How y'all doing? Well, like I said, we got breaking Mavericks trade news. That's right. The NBA draft is 2 days away. It kicks off June 23rd, Thursday night. And we can't wait. I know I can't wait. I know you can't wait, Mavs Nation, even though it's looking like with this trade that I'm about to talk about here in a minute, it looks like we may not even have a draft pick. That's right. We had a first round pick in this year's draft. But with this trade I'm about to break to you, if you haven't heard, if you've been underneath the rock, because hey, we know it's hot outside. I'm here in this Texas weather, Dallas, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Mavericks, Texas Rangers, Dallas Stars. Hey, it's hot out here. I'm barely going outside unless I have to, sports fans. Just fans, period. Listen, I mean, it's so hot. Woo, even the animals don't even want to be out. But hey, if you haven't heard, if you've been crawled on a rock, or if you haven't been tuned in to either Sports Center, First Take, 105.3 if you're in the DFW area, the Mavericks, like I said, have made a trade. That's right. They have made a trade, and I know it probably caught everyone off guard. Hey, just last week, probably about a week ago, little week ago, I was just talking about the top 10 big man center options that the Mavericks possibly can go after. And I listed 10 that I thought I considered who could be great additions via trade or free agents for the Mavericks. And lo behold, the Mavericks made a trade. My man Nico Harrison has came in and he's making moves. He hasn't even been on the job for a full 2 years. He's making moves. Hey, without further ado, let's get to it. The breaking Mavs trade news. They made a trade with their crosstown rivals, one of their crosstown rivals, and the Houston Rockets. H-Town stand up. As what I think is 304 for y'all that's in Houston. Hey, this is the trade. The Mavericks received Christian Wood in exchange for Boban Marjanovic. I can't even say his name, but Boban. Most of us call him Boban or Bobby. Trey Burke, Sterling Brown, Marquise Chris, and the number 26 pick in this year's NBA draft. Hey, most of y'all probably wondering why haven't we heard the trade being complete or any press conference sort of thing? Well, if you're not aware, the Mavericks cannot trade back-to-back picks. So, with that being said, the trade cannot be completed until the draft, during the draft. So the Mavericks will make the pick at number 26 for the Houston Rockets. And then the trade will be completed. Because if you're not aware, the Mavericks have traded their first round pick to the New York Knicks in 2023 in the Kristaps Porzingis trade. So we cannot trade based off the Steven rule, however you say it. You cannot make back-to-back first round pick trades. So the Mavericks will make the pick on draft night, but it will ultimately be shipped off to the Houston Rockets. So whoever that player is that the Mavericks picked at 26, don't get alarmed. Don't get beside yourself and say, oh, I thought the Mavericks made a trade with the Houston Rockets for Christian Wood. Hey, they did. But it's going to the Rockets. So looking back at the trade, the Mavericks receive Christian Wood. The Rockets will receive Boban, Trey Burke, Sterling Brown, Marquise Chris, and number 26 pick. Most of you out there that's probably saying, that's a lot of players for one player. But look at it. If you're a basketball fan, or you just know basketball, or have followed basketball, or just know sports period, you know this is a steal for the Mavericks. It's a steal for one. The Mavericks are in win now mode. We're in win now mode. And the Rockets are in rebuild mode. They rebuild. They rebuild. They trying to stack up. They trying to stack up. So we set the way 4 end of the bench players for a starting center / power forward. And like I said at the top of the show, I listed just about a little over a week ago my top 10 big man center options. And Christian Wood was on this list. He was on that list of top 10 big man center options that I looked at the Mavericks could either trade via trade or in free agency. So, hey, like I said, trade can't be completed until the draft, which is this Thursday night, June 23rd. Now, want to look at some other things. Who won this trade? Who won this trade? Hey, remember, comment in the comment section below and you tell me who won the trade. Your opinion. If you're a fan of the Mavericks, just a basketball fan, or just want to comment, just tell me who you think won the trade. Hey, it's your opinion. Can't knock your opinion. I could debate your opinion, but hey, it's your opinion. But you tell me who you think won the trade. I'm going to tell you who I think won the trade. Not just because I'm a Maverick fan, but I'm looking at it. Hey, his career averages, Christian Wood career averages, is 14.2 points and 7.3 rebounds. Those 4 players that we shipped off, they may have averaged that together. But they weren't even part of the rotation. They weren't even part of the rotation in the playoffs. I mean, they got in garbage time. Either we were blowing teams out or we were getting blown out. Whatever the case may be, these guys didn't even crack the rotation at all. And look at it. The number 26 pick, I remember going on Twitter here about a few days ago. And I saw the trade being talked about. One guy on Twitter was kind of upset. I don't know if he's a Mavericks fan or what. But I told him, anybody that we get, the comment he made was, and I'm just quoting him, that he listed some players that been picked at the 26, 27, 28, ran that 20, late 20 range. And he mentioned like Jalen Brunson being picked at 33. And I understand, hey, we got to steal in Jalen Brunson as a 33 pick in that same draft with Luka Doncic. But hey, I mean, who's to say that 26 pick go pan out? You have a ready-made big man center right now. So just looking at it, with Christian Wood coming in and probably being penciled in as the starter, you have Christian Wood being possibly your starting center unless we make another move for another big man and play him at the power forward as the stretch 4 position and bring in another center. But not only you move the Dwight Powell to the bench if he's still a Maverick later on, and Maxi Kleber drops down a notch. So you get stronger, in my opinion. So that's why I see the Mavericks winning the trade just on paper and our production, because we're going to get somebody that can contribute. Now, what does Christian Wood bring to the Mavericks, and did the Mavericks get better? Like I stated before, we got better, of course. He brings size. He's 6'11", 6'10", 6'11". He brings skills. The dude can take you out the dribble. He can take out the dribble. He can go baseline out the dribble. He can pull up, step back and pull up. And he has some explosiveness. He can go by some people. You just watch the highlight reel. Just watch his highlight tapes. He can go by some people. Hey, I seen it where he went by Kristaps Porzingis. Maybe you might be saying, oh, that's not nothing major. But hey, he got the size, he got the skill, he got the explosiveness. He brings something to the table that Dwight Powell, no disrespect, and Maxi Kleber can't bring. He brings a live threat that Luka loves. He brings a jumper that Kleber brings. So he has all that in one, where we getting it from 2 players in Maxi Kleber and Dwight Powell. Meaning those minutes that they usually play could be they bring them on down. Instead of all their minutes being like this, those minutes for the Dwight Powell and Maxi Kleber could be brought down some with the addition of Christian Wood. Now, one thing I will say is needs to get better on the defensive end. Hey, same thing with Luka. The same thing we said about Luka. He gets better with defense. Now, some players not gonna ever be a lockdown defender like my man Scottie Pippen, Gary Payton, Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year type people. You might not get that out of everybody, but it's about effort. It's about effort, dropping down, moving your feet, those type of things, switching when you need to switch, whatever case, about your rotation and effort. Defense is about effort and walk. And so, hey, we got a good defensive minded staff on our coaching staff. So I feel like he can get better. He's in a contract year for one. And so he's probably gonna be motivated. One, he's gonna be motivated to get a new contract. Two, he's gonna be motivated because he's coming to join a team that just made it to the Western Conference Finals and was 3 games away from making it to the NBA Finals. So then he's coming to play with a generational talent and my man Luka Magic. Hey, why can't you get the best of Christian Wood? We heard character concerns and all that because he walked out the court. He didn't want to go in the game. Hey, we all know sometimes winning cures all. So hey, look at the thing with Spencer Dinwiddie. But we made that trade with him and with Bertans, just to speak on that a little bit. They talked about Spencer Dinwiddie, but look at him when he came over here from the Washington Wizards. So hey, everything that's said is not always true. There's your side, their side, and then it's the truth. So hey, that's what I looked at with those things. Now, let's look at this. He is one of 6 players that average 19 points a game, 9 rebounds on 50% field goal percentage in the last 2 seasons. Hey, if you don't know the list of names, let's just look at not putting them on the level of these players, not one bit, but only one of 6 with over 400 players in the NBA, I believe, with the NBA and the G League and all that. You got Giannis, Embiid, Jokic, Karl-Anthony Towns, Sabonis, and then you got Christian Wood, who's on that list of the one of 6 to average 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, and shoot 50% from the field in the last 2 seasons. So yeah, look at his career numbers: 14.2 points and 7.3 rebounds a game. He like, that's average. But listen, he's playing with a talent and Luka, who brings a lot of attention. He's playing with possibly Jalen Brunson, who we hope to re-sign. And just Dorian Finney-Smith, and just a collection of players who's gonna pass that ball and shut a rock. Hey man, if I wasn't a Mavericks fan, I would be giving this trade a thumbs up. Hey, like I said, comment below in the comment section. Tell me what you think about trade. Tell me who you think won the trade and what you foresee. Just throw your comments out there. Hey, don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button and subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, love to hear from you. Hey, now before we go on and move, now per Mark Stein, that's not the only trade, only moves the Mavericks are gonna make. They're still looking to make moves in free agency, of course, because free agency haven't even started. Now, we don't have a cap room to just sign anybody. We have our veteran minimum and our tax player mid-level exception. So hey, and then we still can make trades. But per Mark Stein, Nico Harrison's not done. The Mavericks are not done either making moves via free agency or trades. They're still working the phones. We didn't even see this trade coming. And look what happened. But possible free agent targets that I've seen come down the line through Mark Stein, and even just listen to 105.3 today, is Luka's good buddy and Slovenian national team partner, Goran Dragic. We all know the story with that. Hey, Mavericks looked to get him. Things just didn't work out. Hey, now he's a free agent. Mavericks made a run to the Western Conference Finals. He went and signed with the Brooklyn Nets after he was bought out. Hey, maybe now that he saw we made a run in Brooklyn with that turmoil they might have going on, he might look to come join his team if the interest to be reminded we gave up a guard and Sterling Brown and Trey Burke, so we're gonna need another guard, another person who is opting out of his contract to become a free agent is another 3-and-D guy, and PJ Tucker. A lot of people that know his age might say, PJ Tucker long in the tooth. If you don't know what long in the tooth means, that means he's up there in age, 37. But look what he brought to Miami and Milwaukee the year prior when he won the championship. Hey, the dude can still ball, can still play. Veteran presence that you need to get you to the ultimate goal. Hey, you got to ultimately have those veterans who can get in the huddle, talk to two players, calm down. Look at Andre Iguodala with the Golden State Warriors. He's not a star like he used to be, but he's there. He's a voice. He's a voice for those young players, those guys that don't know what to take. And where it is, PJ Tucker's the one who gave us a little side note on how to play the Phoenix Suns in the second round. So hey, he might be one to look to come join us, possibly. Hey, he did go to the University of Texas. So hey, who knows? Who knows? Like I said, just wanted to come to you sports fans, Mavs fans, Time Out with Jeff Sports Podcast fans. Hope you're listening. Hey, follow your boy on Twitter at TO with Jeff 99. That's at TO with Jeff 99. Hey, don't forget to comment on the comment below. Hit the big red subscribe button. I love for you to keep following the page, keep bringing this sports news to you. Hey, also, be looking for my new Facebook page where I'm going to be uploading my content. Follow me on Facebook. Hey, love to hear from you. Thank you for the support. See you soon. All right, I'm out. Peace.